looks like we made it. Look how far we come, my baby, or my subscribers, I should say, old and new. Here we are, our 1-year anniversary. Include some Tony. It's our anniversary. We made it to 1 year here at Color My Footsteps. The blog already reached its 1-year anniversary a while back, actually last year, like around July or August. So the vlog though just reached its 1-year anniversary. I'm so happy about that. So I thought I'd come on here and talk about my 3 favorite vlogs of this past year. So yeah, let's get to it. My number 3 is Zippin' and Trippin' in St. Louis. David and I went to St. Louis in September and stayed a couple days there, and our first full day there we went ziplining. We went ziplining with a Go Ape and we had a great time. It was my first time ziplining, and oh my goodness, it is an exhilaration rush. Like, you just have so much fun flying through the air. You're safe though, you are safe. They walk you through how to do everything before you start, and oh my goodness, we had such a good time. We had so much fun. It's a super cool experience. So if you ever get a chance to zip line, I definitely encourage you to do so. St. Louis was great. It has kind of a Midwestern feel to it. At least the areas that we went to, all the people were nice. We had a good time, ate some good food. We wish we could have stayed longer. It was so much fun. Number 2 favorite trip, or favorite vlog I should say, was our most recent trip to Columbus, Ohio, to the Arnold Fitness Expo. We had a great time. Once again, we did not stay long enough. We had a wonderful time there. The drive took forever, but it was well worth it because we had such a great time walking around, seeing people, seeing the different events, just being in the atmosphere. It was so much fun. If you guys haven't checked out that video, check out day 1, and then there's a continued video, which is day 2. So check that out as well. And of course, you can find those in that little eye that pops up. You can find it there. Yeah. And my number one favorite video, oh, let me do an honorable mention real quick. My honorable mention would probably be our trip to Pops in Arcadia, Oklahoma. That was fun. I forget about that video all the time, but that was such a fun experience. David and I drove all the way to Arcadia, which is less than an hour away, and we had a great time. It was a beautiful day, a nice scenic drive, and of course all the soda that's available, soda or pop depending on where you're from, that's available. So many to try. Big time sugar rush. We had a nice time. So yeah, that's number 2. And number 1 would have to be, of course, the very first vlog, our trip to Turner Falls, catching waterfalls. Our trip to Turner Falls in Davis, Oklahoma. That was a long drive too, and it rained. It rained all the way down there, and the whole time we were there it was raining. So, but it was still such a beautiful park. The waterfall, just to be next to it, you're like, oh my gosh, you know, this is a part of nature that's right in front of me, that's just so beautiful, so crazy to look at, to be right next to it. So we had a great time, and just that experience was a big learning experience for the both of us. So I look back on it and I kind of cringe, like, oh my goodness, you know, I think of all the things I could have done differently, but I'm so glad that we just did it. That's the main thing, was just doing it. So, and that just kind of set the ball rolling for everything else. So that's number 1 for me. So those are my top 3 vlogs from this year, first year for Color My Footsteps. I started Color My Footsteps to encourage other people to, it doesn't even have to be travel. Of course, travel means getting out, seeing new things, broadening your horizons. But it doesn't have to be travel. I just want to encourage people to try new things, meet new people, do new things, break out of the ordinary, and also to not just take for granted the little things. I think a lot of times we take for granted the fact that, oh, I live in a small town, or not a lot goes on around me all the time. And I think there are things that go on around you. You just have to be willing to get out there and see them and participate and look for fun. Be open-minded to it. And that's why I started Color My Footsteps, was to encourage people to be a little more open-minded, to get out there, see the world, enjoy the world, broaden your horizons. So I hope that this channel is doing that. I hope that it's encouraging you to do that, and to stick with it and just have a good time. That's important. And of course I want to show love to my home state, because Oklahoma will always be in my heart no matter where I go. If we move, Oklahoma will always be in my heart. So yeah, just represent for my state, but also encourage people no matter where you're from or where you're at, to enjoy it, obviously, with enjoy where you're at and where you be. My little slogan is just to encourage people to just get out there and just don't take this time for granted, because for all we know, this is all we have. So it's this time, this moment. So don't take it for granted. Enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. Thank you guys so much for coming along. You have been awesome. Like I said, old subscribers, new subscribers, thank you. Thank you for all the kind words. Thank you for everyone who liked and thumbs up the video, sharing the video, talking about the channel with other people. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. So, and it means a lot to David as well. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you, and I hope this is encouraging to you in some way, and take the positivity with you and share it with other people. So thank you guys. We made it to a year. I remember I was so nervous about this, and I'm so glad that I started it, and I pray that I can continue to keep doing this, because I really enjoy it and really love it. I want you to enjoy where you're at and where you be. Bye.